my desire to want to be the best in the moment now requires me to prepare. For me, you will only win tomorrow if you start today, right? There's no other way to win tomorrow. You don't win tomorrow by thinking about tomorrow. You win tomorrow by starting today. Your alarm clock on your phone doesn't wake you up because you wake up and set an alarm. You set an alarm the night before. Plans are the same. So much of our life today is good and bad, happy and sad. We have good days, bad days. We have days we feel motivated. We have days that we feel unmotivated. We have days that we feel excited and elated and everything's going our way. And we have days where everything's going wrong. We have a day where we close every deal and every phone call opens up a new opportunity. And we have a day that no one's calling us, no one's messaging us back. And we're wondering what's going on. When things are going good, that's when you work harder. And that drive and that ambition to learn is what gives us confidence. Any fear that you experience is because we're not learning. The number one reason we age is because we stop learning. Complacency kills more cats than curiosity, right? Right? Complacency, sitting like there thinking momentum is with you, is actually what ruins momentum. How many of you feel that you often, in your company, in your business, are somewhat stuck in your comfort zone? Raise your hands if you ever feel that way. I feel that way. We all should feel that way. Actually, if we don't feel that way, we are in our comfort. Right? Actually, if we don't feel that we're in our comfort zone, we are in our comfort zone. Because to be honest, we all need to be challenged all the time. Pain helps you truly find your potential. When we're in pain, that's when we realize how powerful we truly are. And you may say, Jay, I'm really proactive. I've got my stuff together. But the truth is, when you're in a tight spot, that's when you show yourself how powerful you are. And I was, in this situation of feeling the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of what will people say? What will people say? I've heard that these are the 4 words that destroy more dreams than anything. We're trying to solve fears that aren't even really our fears. And they're easy to talk about. We create excuses around them. But when you keep asking yourself why, you keep drilling down to the actual root fear, and that's what you want to go after. Because that is something you can genuinely do something about. Fear zone is where we feel all of those excuses. It's where we fear failure. And I remember being in this zone myself not too long ago. Right? We're actually more scared of what will people say than actually not making it or not trying. And that worry that sets into our minds of what will people say or how will I be perceived really blocks us in the fear zone. And sometimes it can be really subtle. It's not obvious always. You don't even know it. But when you reflect, you recognize it. Can I control this? If the answer is yes, go right in and get involved. If the answer is no, gather the information and then switch over to focusing on what you can control. Often, when things are not externally going our way and the things we can't control are not going our way, that's when we can place all of our emphasis onto the learning zone. How can you create days or hours or mornings and afternoons that are dedicated to specific tasks rather than running around trying to do everything and be everything all of the time? The more we run around trying to do every different task one after the other and using different parts of our mind and brain, the more tension, friction, and pressure you will feel. Don't just say, I'm just going to do random tasks randomly. No, you either do the easiest task and you build, or you do the hardest task and you build. Don't just leave your life to be random. Create a strategy and a habit of how and when you get things done. The learning zone is all about learning the new skill and new area that you may not feel strong in. The growth zone is your own skills that you already have. We're literally just giving up our real estate right up to negative thoughts that we can't control. When you're focusing on something you can control, you're not having a negative thought, even if you're dealing with negative information. When you're seeing yourself focusing on things you can't control, that's when you don't want to be. So when things are not going your way outside, ask yourself, what can I learn? What can I invest in? What skill do I need to? Whatever my fear is, let me find the skill that's going to take away that fear. We can actually design and build a power plan despite the fact that we're going to have both those days. How can we build a plan? How can we build an approach? How can we build a methodology that helps us start today and win tomorrow? And win every single day, no matter what is thrown at us. And I'm sure you'll all agree that's something that we would all love to do.